Greetings, punks, goths, metalheads, herberts, herbetters, Martians and subterranean folk. How are you all doing? My name's John and welcome aboard. Well, today I'm going to talk about how I use Udio AI music website to help me with songwriting and to give me some ideas basically. Now, first of all, we'll say I am a musician. I play bass, guitar, synths, things like that. So most of the time I make music in the traditional organic way, but now and again I might want just a little bit of inspiration with some songs, just for ideas, and I find that Udio AI music website is really good for helping me create ideas. So a lot of people, they will just go on to Udio AI music creation website and just go on there to make songs from ideas, and it is a fun thing to do. You don't have to be a musician, anyone can use it, and it's fairly easy to use. But one of the great benefits about it is you can put in your own song lyrics. You can put them into the website, so it'll give you a version of a song with your lyrics. So that's what I find really helpful for songwriting ideas. Now, there is a basic free membership on Udio. When you get so many credits a month, and it's more than enough to get you started with a few songs. There's also like paid plans. I mean, I've used the paid plans occasionally. I've just paid for like a month at a time. You can just like pay for a month's worth and you'll get more advanced features and more credits. But you know, you don't have to, there's no commitment to a subscription. I think a month though is the sort of shortest time you can do a paid plan for. But I have done that, and most of the time I just use the free credits though. So as a musician, for example, say I've wrote the lyrics to a song, but I've not done the music yet, and I'm not sure, I'm struggling a bit as to what to put with it. I can go on Udio and I can put in my lyrics, and I can write what sort of a song I want. Now, I'm into goth and post-punk mainly, so the examples I use, it's going to be like gothic, goth rock, post-punk, etc. But you can type in any kind of prompts, what you want really, and I'll give you an example in a moment of how I use it. So might give you a bit of insight if you're thinking of using it yourself. Now, the way Udio works is you work creating the songs in blocks, and it's 32-second blocks, and they say roughly put about 6 lines of lyrics in. I mean, if you try and put in more than that, it's going to really rush them, and most of the time it doesn't turn out well. So about 6 lines, and that could be a verse, or it could be a chorus or a pre-chorus, and you can put in brackets whether it's a verse, a chorus, or pre-chorus, or a bridge, and that'll help with the creation of the song. Now, with Udio, what you can do, you can also put in instrumental breaks in songs, which is really helpful. So you can just put like you click on the instrumental section and it'll just do an instrumental section. So Udio AI isn't perfect. A lot of the times you can put in your lyrics and it'll throw up ideas that either don't sound right or you just don't like, and sometimes you're lucky, it'll throw them up straight away that you like. A lot of the time when I'm using it for songwriting, sometimes I'll go through 20 tries before I get something that I like and that I think I can work with. And as a musician, something that I'd want to play if I develop this song into a real song at a later date. Now, as a YouTuber, I find Udio really helpful because the songs that you create are going to be copyright free and you can use them straight up in your videos, which I do sometimes. Sometimes I'll just make music to be playing in my videos that I'm not thinking of developing into an organic song at a later date. A lot of the time these I'll just do as instrumentals, as a bit of background music. So for that, it's really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you directly how I use Udio to help me with songwriting. But you could also use this example just if you want to make songs or music for yourself. So I'm on the Udio website now. Where it says describe your song, you put in all your prompts there. Mine's gothic rock, dark wave, post-punk, because that's what I want it to sound like. When it says write your lyrics, you want to click on custom so you can put in your own, not the auto-generated ones. And then I've already copied my lyrics down on Notepad, so it's there to copy. So you want to be copying about 6 lines at a time. So that's what I've done there. I've got the rest saved for later, and I just paste my lyrics in here, and then you press create at the bottom and it'll give you 2 creations. It's the first one, pretty good, not quite what I want for this song though. See what the other one, it always gives you 2, unless you change it in settings, it gives you 2 versions to choose from. It's not bad. I'm not keen on that. I mean, it's alright, but it's not what I want for the song really. So neither of those are what I want really, so I'm going to press create again and it'll give me 2 more ideas or versions of the song. No, I'm not happy with that. I mean, sometimes I'll go through 20 before I find something I like. I mean, they're all good in a way, but not quite what I want. So I'm going to press create again to give me a couple more versions to listen to. Here we go. Now that one, I do like that. I think I can work with that. So it's something I'll be happy to play as well on guitar and synth. So then you want to go on to extend if you're happy with the first verse or first section of the song. Then you put add section and then after. Then I'll go to my notepad and get what I've got next in the song, which is a pre-chorus, I think. Yeah, pre-chorus. So copy and paste that. Now it's only 2 lines there, so I'm going to double that so it repeats it twice. There we go. I just hit something accidentally there. There we go. So extend, and that'll give me the first verse plus that pre-chorus now in one piece. It's just generating it at the moment. Here we go. Forward it a bit to where it just comes to the bridge. Well, this is the bridge coming up now that it's added.
Don't be afraid now, I'm not what you've been told. Don't be afraid now, just let the old stuff go. Don't be afraid now, I'm not what you've been told. Don't be afraid now, just let the old stuff. Come with me and take my hand, I'll take you to the dark and light.
Now for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm happy with that. So I'll go on to the next section, which is the chorus. So I'm going to be extending again. Just copy and paste the lyrics in first. There we go, there's the chorus. Now extend. Here we go. So I'll just forward it to where the chorus is going to come in. It's the end of the bridge there. So that's the chorus added now. So I just continue like this until the song was finished. Maybe put an instrument break in. I'm just trying the other version of the chorus it's given me, because it always gives you two to choose from. I think I'll go with the first version of the chorus, but yeah, I'll just continue like this till I'm happy with the song. Now with Udio, if I'm planning on trying out lyrics and maybe using it to help me develop an organic song, then what I'll do is this. I'll work very carefully trying to get a song that I like, and a song that I like musically, and something that I'll want to play. And if I really like it with the lyrics, then that'll give me an idea to create an organic version of the song. So I have done this a couple of times already in the music project that I'm part of. What I'll do is, if there's a song I really like that I've created on Udio with my own lyrics, I'll show it to the other band members, and what will happen is we'll work out an organic version of it, playing guitars, bass and recording it at home. Now these recordings, it's only like demo versions, and it's like in a home studio, so it's not like big studio polished versions, but Udio is really helpful sometimes with songwriting and creating really good ideas from your lyrics. But these versions, they will be different than the version that Udio's created, because it's going to be a real organic version. Sometimes Udio just gives me the bare bones and I'll work on that. I'll show the lyrics to the vocalist in the band, and sometimes he'll rewrite them a bit, taking out words that don't fit or putting in other bits that he prefers. But the version, you'll be able to see that it's come directly from the ideas I got from Udio. And what I'm going to do at the end of this video, I'm going to play 2 tracks. One track is a song idea that I developed on Udio with my own lyrics, and the second track I play is going to be the organic version that we played in the band project that I'm part of, and you can have a listen yourself. Now there's more going on in the organic band version, because I added theremin sounds and added a few other bits and pieces, but you can see they're both related and you can see where it's going. So have a listen yourself and see what you think. I definitely think Udio is a helpful thing for musicians and for other people, not just musicians. Even if you've got no music ability, you can go on there and have fun, and why not? It's free to have a go on there. The thing is with AI, you know, some people like it, some people don't like it, some people are mixed. The way I see it is AI, it's here now, it's not going to go anywhere. You know, if you try to stop AI, it's basically like going to the beach and like shouting at the sea and the waves to stop coming into shore. It's not going to happen. But like anything, I see AI as a tool, and it can be used for good or for negative reasons. And when I use it, I'm using it for positive reasons. There's always going to be scammers and people like that. They'll use any tool they can get hold of. But I think, you know, on the whole, I see it as a positive thing. For example, hospitals are now using AI technology, and it's helping save people's lives. So it definitely does have its benefits. So the song I'm going to play for you at the moment is called Alice Pars. And the song, the organic version of the song that we did as a band, is available on Bandcamp. And you can listen for free. I'll put the link in the description below. So if you're still with me at this point, thanks for watching. And if you do enjoy this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. I'm going to play the 2 versions of this song in a moment, so I'll say my goodbyes now, and until the next video, don't forget, be different, stay weird, stay free. Bye now.
through dismal moors. I feel like I've lived there before. I see the silent ancient rocks, seen by others the centuries gone. Stray off the main track, I get lost. Forgotten places that I find a small gravestone with a faded name, 1742 its very age. Others pause, pause, pause. You have lain here oh so long. Others pause, pause, pause. You have lain here oh so long. Cold earth is your bed, so lonely here atop the moor. At a crossroads just out view, withered flowers left for you, a moonstone and sprig of yew, left by someone who knew. A small gravestone with a faded name, 1742 looks very aged. Others pause, pause. You have lain here oh so long. Others pause, pause. You have lain here oh so long. Others pause, pause. You have lain here oh so long. Others pause, pause. You have lain here oh so long. Others pause, pause. You have lain here oh so long. Others pause, pause. You have lain here oh so long.
Here before, I see the silent ancient rocks, seen by others of centuries gone. Straight up the main track I get lost, the forgotten places that I find a small gravestone with a faded name. 1742 looks very aged. Alice boss, boss. You have lain here for so long. Alice boss, boss. You have lain here oh so cannot bear, condemned to life, forgotten there. A curse of fear, the truth now lost. Your story bound in mourn and frost. A small gravestone with a faded name. 1742 looks very aged. Alice Bars, Alice Bars, Bars. You have lain here oh so long. Alice Bars, Alice Bars, Bars. You have lain here oh so long. Alice Bars, Alice Bars, Bars. You have lain here oh so long. Alice Bars, Alice Bars, Bars. You have lain here oh so long. Alice Bars, Alice Bars, Bars. You have lain here oh so long. Alice Bars, Alice Bars, Bars. You have lain here oh so long. Alice Bars, Alice Bars,